Oh fuck! I didn't mean to click on it, but whatever.
Do sub. Do sub. Today's episode is sponsored by NFL Offsides. What? That's right. NFL Offsides, a weekly game show that airs right here on YouTube. The NFL's YouTube channel, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. For all of us forgotten Mountain Time people. The show is hosted by Chargers kicker Cameron Dicker, a.k.a. Dicker the Kicker, a.k.a. friend of the show. This week, Cam Jordan and Kirby Joseph compete on the show. There's a bunch of different physical challenges they compete in, and then video game play and challenges. They played foosball in the last episode, and if the NFL ever wants to see NFL players get absolutely wrecked on the foosball table, I'm really good at foosball. It's a skill that I have no use for. Until now, maybe. I believe the first episode featured Matthew Judon, S-Band, NMG, and David Montgomery, who confirmed he's not a vegan. And the only reason he ate that carrot on Thanksgiving and not the turkey is because he doesn't trust any cooking that's not his mom or his brother's.
I only ate the carrot because I don't know who made the turkey.
So outside all the games and challenges, you get to know a little bit about the players. Joe Alt was playing Fortnite, so check it out this Tuesday on the NFL YouTube channel. It streams live. And I think it's pretty cool. The NFL asked me to help promote their live show. So go check it out and then just write my name in the comments over and over again. Brendan Perna sent me. Brendan Perna sent me. Brendan Perna sent me.
Tough.
2025 NFL Draft came and went, and while it didn't exactly have the same star power as some of the past classes, it sure didn't lack the drama.
I don't know what we're talking about. You're right, something. What? You're right.
Yes, Cam Ward was the clear headliner. Well, actually, he was far from the headliner, but he was the number one pick, who took a bizarre path to get to the top. A year ago, Ward was considered a fringe QB prospect, but a breakout season at Miami flipped that narrative on its big dumb head. He went from a day 3 afterthought to the Davey O'Brien Award winner, tossing a school record 39 touchdowns, leading Miami to 10 wins, and drawing comparisons to Patrick Mahomes and Caleb Williams for his improv style of passing. Not bad for a guy who once had to beg scouts to give his film a second look. Now, if you're looking for arm talent, Ward has it in spades. He's got the same kind of wizardry that makes Mahomes special, the ability to change arm angles, throw from weird platforms.
Yo, if you in the stream, like the stream, tell me man, like the stream.
Coaches and scouts couldn't stop talking about his creativity. It's the kind of stuff that's impossible to coach, but also maddeningly inconsistent. Now, the concern with Ward isn't his talent, but his tendency to go full backyard football. 1 minute he's throwing a 40-yard dot on the run, and
you in the stream, like the stream and subscribe.
Into double coverage because he thought he could fit the ball through a little keyhole. That's the gambles the Titans took when they made him the top pick. He was such the clear-cut number one guy that Giants GM Joe Schoen made one final, albeit humorous call to the Titans just to really make sure they weren't willing to trade out of the number one spot in the draft.
Were you waiting for that? You gonna pick? I had to do it.
And Ward's situation in Tennessee couldn't be better for a young quarterback. Assuming you love 30-plus-year-old wide receivers, that is. Let's be clear, though. He's going to start from day one. The Titans are ready to move on from Will Levis, who has mostly floundered since being drafted in the second round a few years back. Levis had his moments, but ultimately couldn't string enough good games together to cement himself as the franchise guy. The bar has been set extremely low in Tennessee. Ward is expected to step in immediately, and with all of his experience in college, he should be ready to go. Tennessee's got some weapons, too. Calvin Ridley back after a 1,000-yard season. They brought in Tyler Lockett for some extra veteran presence. Stanford's Elick Eomenor, a big-bodied rookie wideout, also joined the fold. If Ward's going to succeed as a rookie, this is about as nice a spot as he could have landed. I've joked a lot about the Titans' old-ass receivers, but for a rookie, I think they can provide a lot of help in the meeting rooms and on the field just by understanding the game and coverages. I like that Cam went to the Titans, who are about as low on the national radar as you can find from an NFL team. And Ward going number 1 overall was definitely overshadowed by Shedeur Sanders falling into the 5th round. He's not going to have a ton of metaphorical pressure on his shoulders, and he's got a good
like the
developer,
stream if you want to
quarterback
stream,
talent
man.
at the helm, and Brian Callahan.
Like the stream. Let me know where
Even
y'all
if you
watching
don't
from.
know who Callahan is as a head coach yet. A 6-7 win season, like many expected out of Bo Nix last year, is doable and will look like a massive improvement for the Titans. 6 wins, some close losses, decent stat line, and the comfort in knowing Cam Ward is your guy by the end of the year, Tennessee. Then we've got Tyler Shuck. Who the fuck is Shuck? Who the fuck is Shuck? Shuck. Your quarterback, New Orleans. He's another guy who could see the field pretty early, and his path to the NFL is definitely one of persistence. Again, he spent 7 years in college, bouncing from Oregon to Texas Tech and finally Louisville. It's not just the journey that makes Shuck intriguing, it's his maturity. He's 26, very old, an old man by rookie standards, and has battled through every possible injury along the way. Scouts like his poise, his intelligence, and his experience running a pro-style offense under Jeff Brom at Louisville. But there's also concern that his history of injuries has turned him into a bit of a chuck and duck guy. Someone who senses pressure even when it's not there. I get that, but that's because I'm scared of ghosts.
Seen ghosts.
The Saints took him in the 2nd round because they see a potential day 1 starter if things break right. New Orleans wants stability, and at this point, Carr isn't it. If Shuck's healthy, his veteran presence and readiness to play might just be what the Saints need. His competition is merely Spencer Rattler and Jake Haener, 2 guys who combined for just 5 touchdown passes and 7 losses.
Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
you don't want to give up on someone like Rattler after just 1 season, where he was playing with a really depleted supporting cast in New Orleans, but if Kellen Moore and company had any confidence in Rattler, I don't think they would have made the move for Tyler Shuck. In fact, they may have been the only team enamored with Shuck. The cliche, it only takes 1 team to fall in love with you, I think applies to Shuck in this situation, and I'm not saying that as a knock either. I want him to succeed more than anyone because I love a freaking underdog.
No, you took the right quarterback. Trust me, this kid, he can make every throw in the book. I watched it. I saw it every day. As a former receiver, looking at this young man, first guy in the building,
What's up,
last
Mike
guy to
Rich?
leave the building. He's a pro-ready quarterback. He's not going to let me down. He's going to actually make sure he leads the Saints, hopefully, to a championship.
Kellen Moore is the key figure in this operation. He spent his last 3 coaching spots in the NFL calling plays for Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, and Jalen Hurts. On top of playing the position himself, I think he knows what he wants out of a signal caller. 2 times he's called plays for the best offense in the league in terms of yards. And in 2021, he was in charge of a Cowboys unit that amassed the most yards and scored the most points in the NFL. Last year, obviously, he helped the Eagles defense get over the hump and win a Super Bowl. Now, I've never given Kellen Moore the credit he probably deserves because he coached 3 very talented quarterbacks in his offenses. If Tyler Shuck starts the majority of the games for the Saints in 2025 and posts a winning record, it will be Moore's finest work, and the Saints will have hit a home run with the hiring. I think Shuck finds himself in a very favorable spot, provided that every skill player on that offense doesn't have a piano fall on their fucking skull by week 6. Ultimately, I see Shuck, like Cam Ward, getting the start on opening day. He might not get the same leash as Ward, but he's going to get the look to begin the season, mostly because there's just not the same level of competition. I thought the only way Tyler Shuck wouldn't start week 1 for the Saints would be if Derek Carr was 100% healthy and ready to go. We now know he won't be.
There were some phone numbers I had to delete in my phone. Amen?
He'll be searching for the best assisted living community in retirement. And although Kellen Moore has stated they will have a real quarterback competition between Shuck, Rattler, and Haener, I find that hard to believe. Including Jake Haener in a quarterback competition at this point seems far-fetched. Spencer Rattler has some nice physical tools, but unless one of them shows they are miles ahead of Shuck in their ability to mentally grasp Kellen Moore's playbook, there's little upside by playing either quarterback. Shuck has arguably a better arm than both and prototypical size at 6'5". He's got more going for him for a second-round quarterback than we've seen since the Raiders drafted Derek Carr. Plus, he has something neither Rattler nor Hayner have. He's amphibious.
I can throw the football left-handed pretty good, so I might try that in a game. Just kidding. Gonna try to practice probably first.
Being able to throw with both arms. Sorry, did I say amphibious? I, of course, meant ambiguous. He's ambiguous in every way.
I might try that in a game.
Then we have Jalen Milroe. His story is all about raw talent in the right situation and the right mindset. The Seahawks took a gamble on him in the 3rd round, but they're in no rush to throw him to the Wolves. Milroe is probably the best pure athlete among all of the rookie quarterbacks. He's got the elite athleticism for the position and a rifle of a right arm. The problem, that rifle is a little too powerful and the sights haven't been adjusted. He's not exactly accurate, or what you might call consistent.
You can see him throw a 17-yard dig, a deep in route, in between two defenders with unbelievable velocity and accuracy, and then 3 snaps later have the guy wide open in the same place and throw it 8 yards over his head. There's massive inconsistencies. That's why he's got to go to a team where they recognize it and they don't just throw him out there in the scout team offense.
There are also concerns that Nick Saban retired because he couldn't bear to watch Milroe play another year at Alabama. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. But maybe not. Sometimes his throws look like they were shot out of a cannon with no guidance system. Seattle's plans seem pretty clear. Let Sam Darnold hold the job down while Jalen Milroe develops. And no, I do not see Darnold and Milroe as the Gen Z Matt Flynn and Russell Wilson. Milroe's challenges, they're simple. He needs to refine his game from the pocket so he can figure out how to work his progressions without panicking. He's got a real shot at being special.
Quarterbacks can extend the play. Are incredibly difficult to defend. I mean, you play the first play of the play perfectly on defense, and you defend it. You're like, all right, sweet, we did it. And then the guy still has the ball. You got to defend the next play. He can kill you in the first play, he can kill you in the second play, he can kill you in the 3rd play. And it's not a fun existence, to live consistently.
Mike McDonald clearly sees the upside, and while Darnold is a serviceable stopgap, he's not going to keep Jalen Milroe on the bench if the rookie starts flashing in practice and Darnold picks up from where he left off at the end of last season. I see Milroe getting used similarly to Lamar Jackson his rookie year, coming into the game on select packages for the first half of the season, getting some high upside reps. Keep in mind, Mike McDonald was in Baltimore while they transitioned from Joe Flacco to Lamar Jackson. Now, I doubt Milroe starts many games in 2025, but that's just because I refuse to give up on slinging Sammy D. The Seahawks know they're taking a risk, taking Milroe over Shedeur Sanders in the draft, but I always like when a stable and competent team takes a chance on a player with high upside. I'm dubious when
Yeah, if you want to stream, like to stream, man.
And while we don't have a track record of a defensive head coach like Mike McDonald developing a young quarterback, the Seahawks are a model of stability at the very least. I believe Milroe gets at least one start by the end of his rookie season and competes for the job in year number 2. Jackson Dart might have the most interesting scenario out of anyone in this class, right? The Giants went back into the 1st round to grab him at 25, and it's easy to see why. He is fucking hot. He's strong arm, but he's a looker. Whew. Let's just say Milk does a body good. Dart's got a live arm, good mobility, and the kind of attitude that makes coaches believe he can lead a team. But his situation, it's complicated. The Giants are desperate for stability after the Daniel Jones experiment crashed and burned. Full body, 3rd degree, burned the Giants from head to fucking toe. Not again. Not a single pube was spared. Brian Dable's job
What's up,
might be on
Hunter?
the line. And instead of handing the keys to Dart right away,
Shit, watching this YouTube video about the NFL.
Wilson and Jameis.
Where you from, Hunter?
For throwing interceptions, Winston. To hold the score down. Now, I would have liked their situation a little better had they just brought in Jameis, but I might be a little biased considering Russ made my life a living hell for 2 years, and I can never in a million years forgive him for that. Nor can I ever eat Subway again. Shit, sometimes I find myself inadvertently just saying, let's ride, for no reason. That's right. Let's ride.
He's fired up.
Oh my God, we're burning
How about you?
alive!
I'm from Chicago.
Other than that,
What part of Florida you
he's
from?
okay. Russ will play well enough where Dart may have to wait longer than we fans want. Jameis would have opened the window for Dart week 2 with 900 passing yards for both teams when factoring in his interceptions. Dart is the future, but the Giants are doing everything they can to protect him from getting thrown into the fire too early. If Wilson or Winston looks competent and the team stays afloat,
The
Dart
Keys,
might spend
Florida
his
Keys.
entire rookie year holding
Okay.
a clipboard.
That's mainly like by the water or some shit, right?
Yeah.
I ain't never been down there.
But let's be honest, it's the Giants.
Amen.
I mean, Florida is mainly water, so I don't know why the fuck I
If
just
things
said
go
it,
south
but
fast, fans and media will be calling for Dart before the leaves hit the ground. It's a tightrope walk for Brian Dable.
Been-
Rush
nah, I ain't
Dart
never been
in
to
and he
Florida.
can blow up or play it too safe, and he might never get to see his prized rookie develop.
My brother
Ultimately,
been down
Dart
there, though.
is going to serve
said it's hot
as
as
a
fuck.
panic switch for the Giants. If Brian Dable starts losing his grip on the job, his last resort is to start old Dart and hope he plays well enough with Amaras to keep him coaching the team. And I think the Mars should actually be patient in this situation. We obviously have that history with Dable turning Josh Allen into a star and then getting the most out of Daniel Jones in 2022. So it's fair to have a smidgen of optimism regarding Dart in New York. Russell
What
Wilson
y'all
has
got in
already
the,
been named
Florida
starter,
Keys?
But I see Dable having
Like,
the
what's
same
down
amount of
there?
patience with Russ as Sean Payton. Brian Dable's going to realize Dart has a better understanding of his offense than Wilson or Winston quickly.
Yeah, we call it purple.
Even if Russ understands the offense, he's going to play the exact same brand of football regardless. Jameis, well, we all love him, but he also might be illiterate. Whether it's panic or merit, I bet we see Dart starting come October. And you know what? With what appears to be a good defense, Dart might just be solid, respectable in 2025. And then there's Shedeur Sanders. Oh, baby. I already know he's going to be in the thumbnail of this video, probably front and center. The guy who slid all the way down to the 5th round despite being the most talked about quarterback of the offseason. Cleveland
lot of
moved
fishing.
up to get him,
Yeah.
even with Dylan Gabriel already in the
There's a lot of gators down there, right?
Polarizing as a prospect,
Gators and
and
Crocs.
that's been plenty well documented over the last several weeks and months. He's got Andy Dalton type upside according to most scouts.
So is it
Not
more
Teddy
like
Bridgewater, but
beach houses,
he
I guess,
already
in
carried
Florida Keys?
himself like the next coming of Christ, according to the people who may or may not have had pleasant interactions with him leading up to the draft in late April. I'm honestly glad we can put all of that behind us and simply observe him as a quarterback in Cleveland. I'll be watching him very, very closely through the world's most expensive microscope. The same one I use to help me pee when I need to find my man penis.
Yeah,
The
more
Browns
Everglades,
quarterback room
yeah.
is wide open. Joe Flacco, ancient. Kenny Pickett hasn't developed and is on Team 3 in 4 years. Plus these
Okay.
small hand propaganda photos crushed Kenny last week. Why
Y'all,
would
if you
they
in the
do it
stream, like the
that,
stream and
Internet?
subscribe,
Well,
man.
Dylan Gabriel gave a very mature answer at
Yeah,
his
most
Browns
houses
press conference
on
yesterday.
Cool
People were
Now
like,
beaches.
Oh, Dylan did better. Shedeur did
Okay.
better. So do you
Bet.
plan to kind of ignore that, engage in it? What's your approach to that?
Yeah, I think the more questions I get asked like that, it just divides the team.
The one advantage Shedeur Sanders has over him for sure right now is local Browns reporters aren't mouthing, "I'm taller than him."
Thank you guys.
I'm taller than him. I'm taller than him. I'm taller than him.
He's short. So what, Cleveland? So what? I want Dylan Gabriel to win the job.
It just
So
divides the team.
how
Dylan
dangerous is it
Gabriel,
by
while
Everglades?
steady, doesn't have Sanders' ceiling. Or does he? I honestly don't know at this point. Is Dylan Gabriel better than him? If Sanders shows the right blend of patience and aggression, he could easily be starting by midseason for the Browns. Cleveland wants a spark, and Sanders might be the most electric option they've got. A spark that could be attached to a long fuse going into a 1,000-gallon tank of gasoline and dynamite. The real question is whether he can mature fast enough to handle the grind of an NFL season.
It's only
He's got
one
some
row
traits you
in
see
the
starting
keys.
caliber quarterbacks, and I
What?
think he can at the best be a top 15 quarterback if all breaks are right for him. And that's more than the Browns can typically say of their QBs. More on that, though, in the coming month. Now, the trick with Shedeur is knowing his completion percentage was very high, and also knowing he took a shit ton of sacks to keep it high instead of throwing some balls away. He ran a Pat Shurmur offense in Colorado. Is that a pro
Water on
style
both
offense?
sides.
If you watched Pat Shurmur,
How the fuck y'all
I don't
live
think
down there?
you can call
So what do
it
y'all
a
eat? Fish and
an
like
offense.
crabs?
Did Dion
Eat
help
gators?
inflate his numbers at CU? Possibly. All of that is why nobody knows who the fuck Shedeur is as a quarterback, and I want to be high on him. As a Buffs fan, I am grateful for what he did to save that program. But the Raiders passing on Shedeur Sanders, that's what makes me think he might be doomed to fail in the NFL. Tom Brady and Shedeur Sanders have a relationship. Tom's rooting for him, but Tom didn't need him on his team either. In fact, Tom's ringing QB endorsement to Raiders GM John Spytek was for Cam Miller, an FCS quarterback who fell to the 6th round before the Raiders scooped him up. Joe Flacco gets to start week 1, in my opinion, which is gospel. But the Browns love to cycle through QBs. I think Sanders starts 2 to 4 games in 2025, but I also believe we will see the Browns start at least 3 quarterbacks, and they will test both Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders on the field. Will Howard's shot with the Steelers is sneaky interesting. Pittsburgh grabbed him in the 6th round, great value, and while he's not the flashiest guy, he's consistent and tough.
Yo, if you
know
in the stream,
Steelers
like
love
the
that
stream,
shit,
man.
Right? He's also a champion with a ton of experience at the college level. Mason Rudolph is still around, but nobody's fooled into thinking he's the long-term answer. He wasn't even really better than Will Levis in Tennessee. If Aaron Rodgers shows up in Pittsburgh, Howard will have to wait his turn, but he's already bucked expectations just by making it this far.
That's my mom. She'll love it.
He's got good size, decent mobility, and enough arm to make NFL throws. He's not going to wow anyone, but if he gets on the field, he won't embarrass himself either. It's all going to come down to Rodgers. If A-Rod keeps them waiting and waiting and waiting, Howard is going to be in the mix to start eventually this season because the Steelers simply have very limited options. They banked everything on Rodgers joining the team before training camp. Personally, I think it's a fool's errand to trust anything that comes out of the mouth of that snake oil salesman.
No concept for what time it is.
But, on the other hand, I deeply trust and respect Mike Tomlin. So I'm torn. If Rodgers doesn't make it to Western Pennsylvania, the Steelers are looking at a quasi-rebuild season, and I don't doubt that Will Howard gets to start at least a quarter, if not more, of the 2025 year. And he'll probably look decent because that's just how the Steelers operate. They'll hand the ball off and let him make easy throws. If Aaron Rodgers does play, it's only going to benefit Will Howard. If Rodgers lights it up, we know it's probably just for one season, and Howard will get a roadmap for that success in Pittsburgh. If Rodgers sucks, it will be because the Steelers have no weapons, and the expectations will be even lower for Howard than they are right now, and they're pretty low. As for the last few fringe guys, you always have to keep an eye on whoever's backing up Tua Tagovailoa, and that man is Quinn Ewers. I just hope we see him in a room full of endangered sea creatures with their heads mounted on the wall like we saw during the draft. I think it's a positive for Ewers to be in a quarterback room with head coach Mike McDaniel.
What's up,
I hope
Mr.
it doesn't come
Mr.
down
Jax?
to it, but if Tua and Zach
Where you
Wilson
from?
go
Chicago?
down and the Dolphins play 3 QBs like
Where
they
you
did
from,
a year
bro?
ago, Ewers would be in line to get a start. I don't think Kyle McCord gets any meaningful starts, but he could very well get some playing time at the end of a blowout if he can edge out Tanner McKee, who actually looked fairly interesting late last season. Riley Leonard is someone to keep an eye on in Indianapolis, if only because he's competing with Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones.
Let's spread
or
them from
not
India.
exactly good or durable in any sense of the word. And,
Y'all still got that
the
shit going on
49ers,
down there?
7th round pick, Curtis Rourke from Indiana. He was born in Ontario, so he already knows how to speak Canadian. Not saying he'll be in the CFL, but probably.
Y'all still into it with Pakistan?
Those are our 2025 rookie QBs. Thanks for watching that Skip Sports. Please subscribe here. You gotta subscribe on YouTube. YouTube. So subscribe, baby.
Nah, it's not that bad for India.
Now, Crown Honey Internet.
Damn.
To hurt yourself or some shit like that. I feel like
Okay.
you need to go to therapy. Because when I was growing up, the way we used to cry on the internet, we used to change our KIK message app. We used to change our profile picture to black. Or you were going to Snapchat, put a black screen, say nobody text me. Simple. That's when I would cry on the internet. Alright, man. Next story time. 2019.
So is it worse for Pakistan, I guess?
So, if you know, you know. This was around, I would say, February 2019. Okay? Around February. Or some shit.
Word, AK.
I don't really recall. But Bone Feast. February 2019. There was two girls. I'm going to call them G and Z. Now Z,
How you doing
hi,
today,
I'm a
bro?
good boy. Jesus, boy, calm down, man.
Shit, I'm doing pretty good.
Right?
Allergies acting
My
up, but
wife's looking out.
it is what it is. You feel me? I can't really. You feel me?
Now Z,
I can't really call it.
she was better.
What you
Not better, but they both was bad. Okay?
watching?
G and Z.
Uh,
Now, Z was...
shit, I really don't even know right now.
How she lost me. I'm gonna keep it bug with y'all. And to this day, I be mad at myself that I fumbled and shit like... Nah, I'm not mad that I fumbled, but... low-key, this is the first time in my life I played somebody that low-key kind of felt kind of bad. I'm gonna keep it a bug with y'all. Now, Z... Now for some reason, my ex at the time, the one that I told y'all...
Shit, I don't know what
the
I'm
one that,
watching.
like, you know,
Some video.
punched me in my mouth and shit. All the hoes that was on my roster at the time was all her old friends. Now, I'm gonna keep it a bug with y'all. I was a dirty nigga. I was doing some crazy shit.
Where you from,
All
AK?
her friends. All her old friends. All her old little sister and shit. So, see, what happened was, I had my man was at Burger King, that McDonald's at the time, and he would call me on the phone and start saying random 8 nickels with fucking George Washington and shit, and he had like mental illnesses or some shit. It was
What's your
like
plan
around
for tonight,
October.
brother? Just chilling
We
out.
went
Yeah.
outside because I was in photography class, right? So we're in photography class, we take
Just
pictures,
chilling.
so we go outside to the track.
Shit, really just finna stream and shit.
We're all on the track, and my man, he comes up to me.
Stream after I get off stream, go to sleep. You feel me?
Right. I think this nigga, because this is around the time that his shit started to stop. I mean, his like mental
I'm
shit
originally
started
from
to stop.
Toronto,
He comes up to me, he
but
tapping me
I moved
like,
out to
"You can
New
pull that if you want
Brunswick.
to." I'm like, bro.
Where the fuck is
Like,
New
for some
Brunswick?
reason, this nigga's on my
Where you
dick.
from, bro?
He's telling me, he's like, nah, bro.
Chicago.
You can pull that if you want to.
Bless
I'm
you.
like, bro,
Appreciate
like,
you.
bro, he's
Thank
like,
you.
"It don't matter." I said, nigga, I heard you the first 4 times.
I hope you
Why
feel
you keep
better.
touching me, say I can pull this if I want to? Nigga, do you want to get on that? I'm touching
So,
you.
my man.
So he keeps saying that, but I remember listening.
Yeah, I'll be
to him.
good. Once I get some sleep and shit,
You know
man.
me, though. So boom. So she walked past. I'm looking at her. I'm like, it's a little fine shit. You feel me? So boom. So Z, she walked to the stairs. I didn't say nothing to her.
Where New Brunswick at?
Eventually, what ended up happening was we ended up becoming cool because we in the same photography class. So I ended up following
That's
her
all right,
Insta,
bro. Chill
and
out.
she ended up
Take it
following
easy.
me back.
For the night,
Now,
for
me
sure.
at the time, me and Z, we started flirting.
Make sure you like the stream and subscribe, AK.
Now, mind you, she knows I have a girl because the girl that I'm with, she
It's in the
told me she
east
like
coast
that.
of
But I'm telling Z
East
straight
Coast
up,
of
I'm like,
Canada.
nah, we not
Okay.
really together, like, you feel
That's
We
tough.
not together right now. We taking a break. Like niggas not really fucking with each other. Now, mind you,
What's
my
up,
ex,
Edna?
I'm gonna call her ex. She posting.
Yo, if you in the stream,
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gone. Nah, it's cool. Watch this.
if you in the stream, like the stream, man. Like the stream and subscribe.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I don't even care. So anyways, so Z, right? Let me tell the story time. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. But listen up. So X, she's posting me on her Finsta, things of that nature, right? Holy shit, Jersey, I'm about to ego you. Hold on, y'all. Y'all about to start laughing. Jersey, I'm about to ego you so bad. I gave you mod. Ever since then, you became one of the most annoying niggas I've ever seen in my entire life. I will wake up after taking a nap at 2 p.m. and I'll see you spamming my Discord name. Can you please listen to diss tracks today? Can you please listen to diss tracks? Can you please listen to diss tracks? Everything is so funny until I start cooking your ass. Please don't do it to you, so I'm gonna cook you. Can you please listen to my song? Can you please listen to my song? Chill, my nigga. You the only nigga that's fiending to get your song heard on stream. Relax. You're the one taking this Discord shit serious. Relax, my nigga. With them big ass jeans you be wearing. Now, anyways, like I was saying. So, Boomskis.
I'm getting ready to
loving the story time. So, I'm
night.
So, anyways, my ex, she starts posting me on her.
You have a good one. Take care.
This is my
Appreciate you for tuning in, AK brother.
Now, Z sees this.
Make sure you subscribe, brother. Subscribe and like the stream.
I don't want to be with her. She's posting me for no reason.
Watch some of the videos for me, gang.
Let me pull up and let me tell you about.
Appreciate you for tuning in, though.
So she like, all right, let's do. Now, mind you, I'm still working at goddamn Chuck E. Cheese. So boom. So I pull up to Z house. Now immediately, the first time I ever meet this girl, she coming out in short shorts, a tank top, and some socks, or some ankle socks. I'm like, ooh, we already know what I'm about to do. So we yapping this shit. Now mind you, within 30 minutes, she's sitting on my lap in my car. So I'm like, woo, I'm going crazy. Now this is my very first time I ever met her. Now she's on the cheerleading team too. I'm letting y'all know that she's on the cheerleading team. Now I didn't crush that night. I think we might have kissed. I don't really remember. But she ends up walking in the house. Now obviously she doesn't give a fuck about her relationship with my ex because she's linking with me. So I go back to school. Now me and my ex start falling off completely. Now before me and my ex start falling off, I'm letting y'all know my ex was insane. I told y'all she back punched me in my fucking lip. I told y'all I was in slow motion. I see a little light skinned hand coming towards my shit. Punched me in my shit. So right before me and her broke up, now mind you, Z, she was insane. When I met her, she was telling me all type of shit. Her ex did her. We're gonna get to that point. Did I press charges? Hell no. So boom. So so one day y'all fucking me up with these. Stop. Just listen. So anyways, I pull up to school one day and I remember my ex was going nuclear. I classroom that was there that can tell you how this shit really happened. So I'm sitting in my Cisco class and she ends up finding out that same day that I'm talking to Z. So I'm sitting right there and I had a teacher. His name was Mr. I ain't gonna say his name, but Mr. S. So I'm cool with Mr. S. We never really had no conversations. He was cheating. I told the nigga I'm gonna be a millionaire by 21. Fuck this Cisco shit. So we sitting there in class. All I hear is a big bitch coming down the hallway. Boom, boom, boom. Where's he at? I'm like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, we had just met. I was sitting in the hallways 30 minutes prior. We had talked about everything we was going to do. She coming down the motherfucking hallway. Boom, boom. Where's he at? Comes flying in the classroom. Now, mind you, people are like, oh my God, she's here. I've never heard somebody talk about that. The reason why they said, oh my God, she's here, is because I was sitting there by the class like, bro, this girl's crazy, bro. Like, we were just arguing 30 minutes ago. That's why I missed the first half of class. I hear some, oh my God, she's coming into class today. I'm turning around. This bitch look like a blower, a boomer, whatever the fuck from Last of Us. She had the classroom storming around. My teacher right behind me, breathing on my neck, because he had a big ass neck. I'm looking at her, I'm like, you're in my class right now, you're disturbing the class. What the fuck are you doing? She looks in my eyes and tells me, nigga, I don't give a fuck. So you talking to this bitch? I turn around. Mr. S knew I was a nigga with hoes. He looked at me, he said, none of your business. Mind you, he's not black or white. I think the nigga was like, I only think he was Samoan. I don't know what the. You ever seen somebody that just look all fucking everything? You like, what are you? He was like a reddish, like, he looked like Larry the Lobster. He wasn't swollen, but he had that type of like skin tone of the human. You like, what are you? I don't know what he was. White, black, So anyways, so he's like, you know your business, sorry, man. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we step out the classroom. Now we sitting right there, we conjugating, she yelling in the hallways. I'm like, you need to calm your motherfucking ass down. Nigga, we in high school. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We in the hallways right now. Like, yes, I'm talking to her, my nigga. Like, I didn't really say that. I was on some shit like, nah, we just cool. So she looks me in my eyes and she says, you know what? Okay, watch this. And when a crazy girl says, watch this, you're either about to get shot, stabbed, or she about to do something diabolical to the girl that you're talking to. So I grabbed her. I said, hold on, man. Hold on, on her chest. I mean, on her arm. I said, where you about to go? What you about to do? She said, I'm going to go ask her myself. I said, what you mean? You better go ask who? She's like, don't even worry about it. I'm going to go ask her myself if she's talking to my nigga. I started saying, right? So boom. No bullshit. So whether y'all not, she finds this girl's Instagram. She finds this girl's Finsta. She starts texting her. Where you at? Oh, TikTok, we live on Twitch. Stop asking her live at. She starts texting her, what class you in? I just want to talk to you. Now, this is when I knew some shit might go down. The girl texts her back like, yeah, we can talk. She goes up to the classroom. My ex comes back and tells me exactly what happens. She said after the class ended, Z, the girl I'm now talking to, was talking to the teacher for another 15 minutes with nobody else, because this was the last class of the day, and did not want to leave the classroom because she was scared of shit. I started saying, well, goddamn right, bitch. You built like Queen Latifah. Like, you might not, she wasn't that big, but I'm like, shit, you might knock her out. Look how big you is, and look how, she's petite. You not a BBW, you not big as hell, but you got some muscle. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'd be scared too. You got about 3 inches on her, probably about 70 pounds. What the fuck you mean?
What's the word, Cole?
So she like, I got
Where you from, nigga?
No, fuck you, nigga, I'm never talking to you again. I start saying, well, shit, bitch. That's the weight off of my shoulders. You know, me and Z. And we start conjugating. This is around December 2018. We start being cool. We start hanging out and things of that nature. She started telling me all the crazy things her ex did to her. And I remember niggas was saying all crazy shit about her. They was calling her roast beef and all type of shit. I'm like, well, Jesus, she's very beautiful to me. I feel me? But mind you, I wasn't taking that situation serious. It was just, you feel me? So boom. So January comes around. Now, I tell you, we supposed to be cool, but I'm telling her right now, I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got hoes. Like, everyone knew I had hoes. She was on that type of shit.
What's up, Jody?
That lock is actually dented. You talk about this one? As you can see, if you hop off of my dick, matter of fact, time him out, you are way too much on my dick. The rest of my lock eventually got thick and started being cool. This one was always thin and eventually got you way too much on my dick. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're talking about, this is how I know, I'm telling y'all, these niggas are gay. We're talking about a story time about 2 women. And the fact that this nigga didn't say what was the story time, what they look like now, out of all that shit that you could have just talked about, you're looking at a man's hair. And it's not even thinning. It just didn't bud up yet. Like the rest of it. This is a fresh retwist a couple weeks ago. If it was thinning, it'd be thinning at the root. Get out my chat, man. You too gay. I'm serious. And when you come back and we say LOL, took a time out, give him another one. Remember his name, mods. Way too deep. Anyways, like I was saying. Boom, bam, bam.
How old are you? 25. Where you from, Jody?
Sometimes, if we talk about hairlines, then you can bring up your shit then. I'm like, oh shit, for real? I go for a clip. We're talking about women, and I sat right there and see this nigga say it 4 times. She thinks your lock is thinning. You want me to know that? Are you gay? And then watch this. Let's say this lock really is thinning. What does that change anything about your legacy? Or any money that you make? Really think about that. This lock could be either thinning or the thickest lock in the world. How much money did you make today? Then niggas start closing up. I was just, no, how much money did you make today? Oh, okay, see? The niggas I start saying I'm wrong. No, anyway, fuck all that. Boom, bam, bam. Right? So what was I talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. He fucking up the motion, the story time and shit. Shut up, my nigga. And he's in the military. Your life doesn't mean anything. So boom. Right? What was we talking
7.
about before I got
What
to
the
this point?
fuck? You're from India?
Does anybody remember the last thing I said?
It'd be a whole lot of people from India in my chat, man. I hope y'all out there safe.
Anyways, I'm
And y'all ain't getting
So niggas was on her roast beef and all type of shit. I was on some shit like, oh, she's very beautiful me. Appreciate for y'all for the resubs. I wasn't really saying that.
and y'all not thinking fucked up.
So the day that everything started to go really bad, I'm gonna keep it above with you. I was driving this girl insane. Wasn't a good thing to do. I was a scumbag at one point. I already told y'all this shit. So she lost a lot of her friends. I'm pretty sure they're all cool now because of me. And the reason why she lost a lot of her friends, they were telling her things about me that was really true. They would say things to her like, hey, you know that nigga got like 4 girlfriends, right? No bullshit. Like, he has 4 girlfriends. He's not treating you right, girl. You need to leave him alone. And she was so in love with me, she would text her friends back and be like, girl, fuck you. Do you want to fight? Stop talking about my man. You're talking about my nigga. I'm looking at her phone when she texts me, bitch, like, look what she said about you again. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. They telling the truth. You a real one, though. Either you dumb or you're a real one, but I fuck with you. You real as fuck with that. But in my head, I'm reading that shit. I'm like, you shit ain't right, though. No, I'm not pausing the story time. So, boom. So, 2 of her friends trying to tell her about me. Now, one wasn't even really her friend because watch how the story time connects. I told y'all this. We're going to call her Kay. Kay was cool with my ex and Z, but Kay was my man's cousin girlfriend. The same one that dapped me up one time and said I snaked him out because I took his bitch Kay. Story time all connect. I told y'all my shit like the Marvel Universe. So, boom. So, I'm talking to Kay now and Z. Now, mind you, I dapped up my man cousin one time. Never knew this nigga's real name. And I'm only cool with Kay. I'm only cool with my man. I don't know this nigga. That's not my cousin. So now, I'm with Kay. We linking up.
Yo, if you in the stream, like the stream and subscribe.
A dirty nigga I was. So Kay and Z obviously know about each other. They have a little bit of beef. Z is fully claiming me as her man. Kay is now talking to me. I was pulling up to the girls' basketball game that Z was cheerleading at with Kay in the stands. And I felt 2 little lights piercing the side of my cheek. I'm looking out the side corner. She's standing right there cheerleading. I'm sitting next to Kay, and she knows I'm talking to her. Sitting right next to her like this. I'm going nuclear. I'm dropping off Z to hang out with Kay. I'm doing crazy shit. Now niggas putting no. Oh yeah, I see them back there. What's up with you? These light skins? Don't do that. I don't have a type, man. I'm gonna keep it above with you. I don't have a type. So anyways, let me finish. So now K, Z. Niggas trying to rage better. But I don't have a type though. So anyways, so now K and Z got beef. Now, K is going around, she texts Z talking about something. I took your nigga, I'm gonna let you have your nigga again before you end up depressed. Loki threw a low blow. The reason why she said that, Z, the girl I'm talking to, when she got left or left her ex, it ran around school that she was depressed and thought about, read my lips, thought. So now I'm like, damn, that's a crazy logo. Fucked up to say to this job. Now Z on some shit like, well, do you want to fight? And K is asking, do you want to fight? Z is like, girl, I'm not funny, get on my phone with this shit, boom, boom, bam, bop. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God. Now, they posting on Snapchat, I will never get disrespected by a nigga I can have, all type of shit. Now me, I'm sitting right there, I'm enjoying the timeline. I'm not even really worried about it because I'm still also hitting my ex. So I'm hitting all type of shit. I'm just all over the place, my nigga. Boom. One day I come to school after all this happens. I'm upstairs, I'm in AP stats. I'm not really doing no math homework, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't doing no homework. I was pulling up to school later, I pulled up to school like 11 a.m. No bullshit, right before lunch. I was getting so bad, teachers was trying to go down to the office, see if I had tardy notes. The secretary, shout out her W secretary, by the way, was looking out for me. They had this little white teacher, I forgot his name, like Mr. Aaron or some shit, some weird shit. He going downstairs to the motherfucking secretary unit, like pleading with me, like, can I see his tardy notes? Because he's tardy all the time. I'm like, nigga, I have an 85 in your class. Why are you on my dick? You feel me? Like, just chill. I'm a cool seat. Get on my ball sack, Mike. Anyways, so boom. So I'm pulling up to school late as hell. Our lunch was like 11. I'm pulling up to school like 10:45. Like, I pull up. 2 girls rush up to me. They tell me, the man of the hour. You just had 2 girls like, no, ooh, shit, nigga. And I'm like, what are these bitches yelling about? Bro, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago before I came to school. Get out of my face. I got my heart running right now. I got anxiety. What are y'all talking about? They come to me, they're like, you the man of the hour. Your two girlfriends, they was down there in the classroom about to get it on. I'm over here, I'm like, what? I'm just as confused as y'all. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Somebody pulled their phone out, and I think I might have a video to this day, but I'm not going to show y'all, because that's crazy. But then again, it will make niggas believe my story time, but just for the, whatchamacallit, the identity of the people that did this, I don't feel like getting sued. So I'm not going to show. Maybe I'll do the audio. I don't know. So, but I'll give y'all a transcript of what happened. So I'm sitting right there. I'm watching the video. And they going back and forth, back and forth. And then K said something to Z that was so disrespectful. So Z is saying, you're disrespecting my nigga. K is telling her, he has 3 girlfriends, bitch. 3. And then Z came back and said, and you're just mad you're not one of them. I'm like, ooh, W come back. Sound retarded. Tell me why Z says, you know what, you keep talking about my nigga, you would have come to my house and we're gonna fight. Kay looks her in her eyes and says, no problem. Do you want Tamara to bring me there? And the reason why she said that, Z knew that Kay has been in my car before. I had a 350Z by this point. She's like, no problem. Tamara's gonna bring me there. I'm like, ooh. And the thing is, the reason why it was such a tough comeback, when they come, niggas said that shit would never happen. Watch this. Lil Darion. Because I hate when niggas try to call cap on my story time. If I play this excerpt of her saying that right now, you have 2 choices. You either drop 100 gifted or you get banned and watch another nigga. Because I hate when niggas do that. I'm gonna try to protect people's identities. I don't feel like getting sued. But if you really want to play that game of whether or not you think my story time is fake, put 100 gifted on it right now. If I can't pull a video up, I give you 1,000 gifted. On my soul. Chat, where's my Bible at? I'll put my right hand on it. If I can't pull a video up, and if you don't get 100 gifted, you might as well leave my stream right now. I'll put my hand up on my Bible right now. I can pull an excerpt up. My Bible. So niggas don't think I'm atheist. Here goes my Bible. Now, my panel might be inverted. This is my right hand. Right hand. Put 1,000 gifted. I'll give you 1,000. You get the 100. I can't pull a video up right now. I'm putting my hand right here on the Bible. Why I can't pull a video up? No, I want Lil Darion to type again. Right hand on the Bible. That I can't pull the video up right now, and it won't have an extra bit of audio. Oh, it got real quiet. I don't know. Must be the war. Anyways, get that nigga out my chat. Anyways, like I was saying. Lil Darion, so give me, he said it, let me see. Put 100 gifted up right now. Put 100 gifted up right now. Put 100 gifted. Put 100 gifted. 100 gifted. Anyway, like I was saying. Let me finish. So boom, appreciate it for the sub, my nigga. Like I was saying. Boom. So she looked at her, she like, what, you want Tamara to take me there? I'm like, ooh. Now, they start going crazy. They on some shit like, bitch, fuck you, bitch, fuck you. They split each other up. They like,
Yo, man, why you not watching NBA playoffs?
In my head, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I would have never expected this to happen. Now, this is how I know I'm a fucked up motherfucker. When this happened,
I usually will be watching
I wasn't mad they fought over me. I didn't feel excited about it. I was nervous I was gonna lose on my other hoes. I was a terrible human being.
It was.
I said, damn, they just fucked up.
It just depends on what series it
They
is.
just fucked up all the charges.
Whatever series is like
Me. Brick by
fun
brick.
to watch.
I mean, damn, I want you to tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talks. I said, fuck. I'm so nervous. I'm like, bro, I'm about to lose.
I've watched some of the Thunder series, but I ain't really watched nothing else.
So
The Knicks series seemed
luckily,
interesting.
They didn't break my roster because they didn't fight. Now, what happened a month later? They actually got into a fight. Not them. She fought another girl.
These two games that were freaking insane.
Now, mind you, Z gets mad at me.
Yeah.
She like, so why are you talking to Kay? Kay stops talking to me. I'm like, boy, fuck her.
Anyways, I come back to school the next day, and I remember we had a lunch called Nest at my high school. Nest was an hour of lunch. I walked to the lunch. Now, it's me, the nigga that snaked me out for that money that I was gonna kill in GTRP, and it was this other weird nigga named we're gonna call him Malk. So 1, 2, 3, we walk into the lunchroom, and I see that same friend group that just got into a fight with her yesterday. It's Kay and this big ass big bitch. I don't even know how you're this big in high school. She's like 370 pounds. I'm like, Jesus, that bitch is a bloater. And like 2 other girls. And I'm walking to the lunchroom. They all turn around and see us. I start tapping them. I start saying, hey, we gotta walk out. As we say that, these bitches make a beeline for us. They start running after us. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at them, I'm like, who? These niggas chasing after us.
What's up, also?
We start turning around, they start running after us. We start running down the hallway. I'm running because I'm not scared, but I don't want to be in the middle of the hallway. I got whole shit gonna see me arguing with some bitches and shit. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is some high school shit. I'm running around the whole high school. When I say run, I'm actually running. Like I'm running. I'm dodging niggas. I'm going to different
Where you from,
classrooms.
also?
These niggas is running past the classroom on some movie shit. We like, all right, now we leave. They chasing us and shit. They running around the whole school trying to find me. Now, one of the niggas that was running with me, he was a nerd ass nigga. Like he had a 4.8 GPA. He was a good kid, never got to anything. I'm looking at him like, man, they're not chasing you. You just want you. And he's one of those niggas. He's laughing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is you? I'm looking at him like, bro, you were just walking down the hallway. They don't even know who the fuck you are. Like he's sitting right there thinking it's a game. Like he's a part of it. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? I'm like, nigga, you need a helmet. Like, why are you running with us? We don't know who the fuck you are. Like, you running with us and you think they chasing you too. Nigga, they don't recognize you. Like, I'm like, bro, just go ahead and leave the class, nigga. Mind you, this nigga's so into shit. He's like, I want to run with you guys. All right, man, watch out. So, anyways, I'm running around high school. I'm like, you know what? I have a perfect idea. I gotta finish my AP stats test.
Yo, if you're in the stream, like the stream, man.
This test, as I'm walking out, I walk downstairs. Guess who pops behind me? One of the K's friends. They scared the shit out of me and my man. We're like, whoa, what the fuck? She popped behind us. She on some shit like, I don't know why y'all was running. We just wanted to talk. I said, bro, I'm not trying to do all, because y'all know DMV bitches. When they get loud, niggas, everybody can hear you in the 3-mile radius. I'm like, just chill. So me and Kay ended up, you know what I'm saying, conjugating the hallway, start talking. I ain't gonna lie, we started just doing some weird shit. Nigga, I was grabbing booty out, I don't know what I was doing. So anyways, Z never found out about that after that situation. We had our little conversation, we became cool, really went by. Now a month later is when shit got real physical and got really scary. So Z had almost a best friend they used to hang with in photography class with me. And I seen them talking every day. Now for some reason my photography teacher used to be on my dick. And I'm a nigga like, I don't argue with teachers. I don't disrespect men or women. But if you keep talking or if you keep trying to irritate me, I'm going to tell you to suck my dick. I start getting mad because you're doing too much. So I go in photography class, and I ain't gonna lie, I was doing bullshit in that photography class. One time, I stole somebody's, like, what's that shit called in photography where you gotta put, like, the liquid on it in the red room and make a picture? What's that shit called? The prints and shit that you like take a picture with and you gotta really make it. I don't know what it's called. Like the little raw pictures so that it can't see light. Otherwise you won't be able to see it. Whatever. The prints, whatever. So Polaroids, negatives, that's what it's called. So one day, I'm gonna lie, my photography teacher used to be on my ass. One day we had a big ass project due. I'm a thinker, I don't really give a fuck. All these excellent ass classes he was taking, nigga, I was smart. I don't even think photography, nigga, he must be dumb. Anyways, so I'm in there with the negatives and shit, and one day we had a big ass project due. And I said, oh my God. So I ain't gonna lie, I did some Inuit shit. I went in the room and I stole this little white girl, was like a grade or two below, whole negative project. I stole that shit, took it right off the shit and made it mine. And hid them bitches behind the wall. I went out, I was like, yeah bro, I did my little shit. She said right there, she looked at my picture.
Fuck is you calling him boy, nigga?
So I ain't gonna lie, I started shit up. I said, I don't give a fuck. I just grabbed him off the wall. I don't even know where mine went. She started making it like a whole spectacle, like I was gonna get embarrassed. I said, bitch, I graduated 2 months. You can try so hard to embarrass me for the people like I care. I said, I'll just walk out. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I did some bullshit. I just grabbed them hoes. I don't even know where I got them from. I'm gonna keep it smooth with you, like, bro, shit, I don't even know. Now after that, even before that, she had a problem about being on my dick. Like one time, mind you, I'm a senior, but I'm a chill ass senior. I was never disrespecting kids at school. Nigga, I was either on my phone, yapping with my friends, but still doing my work. I was never one of those niggas. So if you tried it with me, you try to issue me. Like one time I walk in the classroom, mind you, I'm a senior, I just got to school during lunch. I had me some mozzarella sticks, some french fries, and an orange juice. I run in class because I didn't want to be late. I'm on some chill shit like, yeah, well, I run in class, she see the food in my hand, mind you, I never really eat in there. She looked at me, she said, get out my class. If you're gonna eat, you have to go. No one can eat in my class. Mind you, we never had no issues prior to this day. I look at the food, I look at her, I'm eating in her face. I said, look, I told her straight up. I said, if you make me leave the class with this food, I'm not coming back for the next 3 classes. So either you chill or I'm gone. She said, well, that's okay. I said, watch this. Ate my mozzarella sticks, ate the fries. I said, all right, man, get out my face. She's black. She was on my dick for no reason. After that, we had another issue. Like, and the thing is, she used to cook the girl Z I was talking to. Like, once, I swear to God, this is a true story. One time, Z sitting next to me and her are talking, and then the teacher gets mad that me and her are talking, and she's cooking Z. Z starts looking at me. The teacher looked her in her eye and said, no, don't look at him. You need to be quiet in my classroom. So I'm like, damn, you getting cooked. And the teacher looked at me. I said, don't bring that over here. You know I'm going to go back and forth. I said, you getting cooked. I'm done. The teacher cooking her ass. I'm like, Z, go ahead and get on that, man. You feel me? No bullshit. Cooking her. I'm like, Dad, she cooking your ass. Now, right before my Z got into a fight with the other girl over me, her best friend that also used to, I think used to cheerlead, was, and I told you, now watch this. How y'all niggas know my story on my face. Watch this shit, Architects. So, boom. Z was friends with the nigga that laughed when I got cheated on, and I told y'all this. No bullshit. The nigga that I got cheated on, the girl that got cheated on, the nigga that laughed at me with the one of the niggas in the hallways that he was walking with, his sister ended up fighting the girl that I was talking to. And I knew that shit was karma. And I was laughing my ass. I'm gonna tell you how this shit happened. So boom, one day me and the teacher is arguing. I'm cooking her. I'm on some shit like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, leave me alone. I'm on my computer. I don't know. She's on my dick. I'm on the computer. She's like, well, when someone disagrees with you, you always turn to a different person. I'm like, you on my dick. Of course I'm gonna get mad. Like, just chill. I'm not gonna A in this. I'm a 99. Just relax. So I'm looking, the little bitch that I'm not cool with, I don't even want to call her that, but I look over, she's on some shit, she's protecting the teacher, she's like, and she's about to say something to me. And I gave her a look like, bitch, who the fuck is you? What are you looking at me like? Who are you? Like, why are you about to say something to me? Luckily, she held her tongue, because I'm like, bitch, myself, like, it's between me and the teacher. Who are you? Who are these niggas? You got no seniority in this classroom to sit right there and tell me not to argue with the teacher. Bitch, swallow a grenade. That's the type of problem I'm on. I hate people that do that, like, you shouldn't be saying anything to a teacher. Nigga, the teacher don't even like you. Right? So, boom. So, right after that, she starts telling Z, she's like, you need to handle your nigga. He's very disrespectful. I was going to say something to him. We was arguing with the teacher. All type of shit. Now, Z and them start going back and forth. She's like, you're not going to say nothing to my nigga. Like, shit, the teacher started booming pop. Now, mind you, they best friends down there. Now, she starts texting Z, starts telling her shit about, oh, yeah, I hope you know your nigga ain't your nigga. I seen him with like 8 different bitches. I seen him on Snapchat. He got 8 different girlfriends. That nigga ain't shit, and you dumb as hell for being with him. Now, they going back and forth. And Z tell her, like, when I see you at school, we going to fight. The other girl said, okay, I'm down to fight.
Is it
so
grippy?
So, mind you, I don't even really know what's going on. I see her. She's sitting
Come on, brother, you gotta go ahead now.
So, the day the fight happened, I wasn't even there to see this shit. Appreciate the sub, my nigga.
You gotta take a motherfucker. You gotta take 5 minutes,
man. Hospital for the doctor's office. I'm gonna tell you something about the doctor's office. The most embarrassing thing, my mom didn't let me go to a real hospital, go to the doctor's office, because for some reason she said, you still 17, you going to a kid's hospital. So mind you, at this point, I'm down there 6 foot. Yo, unsupervised coach, appreciate that 10 gifted, my nigga. I'm down there I'm 6 foot at the time. Maybe like 5'11". I don't think I was 6 foot at this time. I'm still growing. I'm 6 foot at a kid's doctor's office in the little small ass table that I can't fit horizontally. I see fishes and transformers on the wall, and I'm trying to get my dick and shit checked on. Doctor walk in, it's a woman. I'm on some shit like, oh shit, baby, how you doing? So they checking on my dick and shit. Now, right when they get done checking my dick, I'm like, yeah, I know it's big, my age. I look at my phone blowing up. Oh my God, your girl got your fight. Your girl saw what you got your fight when you went by. I'm like, I see a video. Now, I'm not going to show the video like I said, out of the respect of maybe one day I'll blur the whole video and show you niggas. But I'm gonna show you what they were doing on the ground when they were fighting. This is a real reenactment. Both of them were laying next to each other like this, legs folded up, had hair, and was going like this. Let go of my hair. Punching it like just like when they said father, they were shit like what? Push, push, push. Audio. What's wrong with my audio? My audio fucked up? Oh, you got raised, baby. Audio. Like, play the video. Okay. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if I want to do that, bro. I feel like can I get sued for that? Because that's like people's voices. Or y'all just saying nah just to hear it that bad. Because I know you niggas. Niggas is not actually genuinely looking out for my well-being.
What's up, Jan?
See? Niggas just want to hear the story time. Nah. Y'all niggas weird. Anyways, just chill. I might play it, but that's making me nervous. Just anyway. Is AI generated? Anyways, let me finish. But also the reason why I'm saying that people I know in real life from back at this time watch my streams. And they gonna send it to these people. So that's why I'm like, just chill. So anyways, right? So listen. So they fight, they grab each other hair, boom, bam, bop. In my head, I'm like, oh my fucking God, this bitch is ruining my fucking my roster again. So I get to school, I swear to y'all not, I get the motherfucking school, right? Niggas is on my dick. Now the next day, I only think I went to school that day. I'm on some chill shit. I'm like, bro, don't ask me no questions. Like, she started getting mad at me saying, so you're not gonna check on me and shit. I'm like, no, you don't even have a busted lip. Like, what am I checking on you for? So I get to school the next day, I got on all black, I got Crocs on, I'm on some chill shit, got my AirPods on, I'm chilling. Now the girl that fought, Z, is the nigga that laughed at me in the hallway when I got cheated on with his man that I wanted to fight. And I was laughing in my head. I'm like, that's fucking karma for this nigga. So I'm in gym class. I'm at weightlifting. I'm leaving weightlifting. He looking at me. He's staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga got a problem? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm walking out. I got my basketball shoes in my hand. I got my Crocs on, but I put them in sport mode. So I'm like, this nigga trying to get down. He's trying to get down. I'm walking out the gym. Door closed. I hear the gym door open. I hear, hey, Tamar. I turn around. Mind you, I'm like, all right, shit about to go crack. About to get cracking. I'm getting ready to take my book bag off. I'm getting ready. He starts walking towards me. He stops. He says, you still talk to what's her name? I'm like, nah, like, what's it to you? I don't talk, what? He's like, oh, all right. Walks back in. My man look at me, he's like, what's that for? So the bitch that was just fighting yesterday, that was his sister. And right there in my moment, me and my man both started laughing our ass off. I said, so, when I got cheated on, 75 broke my heart. And I was walking down the hallway sad as hell. It was funny to you. No one's gonna touch you, murder, bro. None of that shit. You was laughing. My man's was cracking your bitch. A year later, your dumbass sister's on the ground doing the worm. Fighting a bit, throwing the weakest hands of all time. And it's on video. Karma for that nigga. And you didn't do nothing to me about it. Nigga, please. No, anyway.
Did you bet today?
Should have dropped his ass? That's his sister.
Nah, I couldn't, no seeds.
How is the story time in?
I wasted all my motherfucking money betting the other day. I lost my motherfucking bet.
Me and Z stopped talking. Me and K stopped talking.
Which is fucked
I
up.
got back with my ex.
I ain't got shit but like $1 on Cash App. I'm waiting till I get some more bread. For real.
Yo, my my ex at college, that bitch still talks about me to this day. Jesus Christ.
Let me pin my motherfucking cash up on here just in case a motherfucker wanna send me some dough or some shit.
Left that ex. I know it was my last ex, the one, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Contract, shout out Rich Paul. And we see how that turned out. Cloud gaming. I'm 0-4 right now. I have not, what the fuck? Watch this, you wanna know how I'm cursed? When is the last time I ever told y'all niggas I had a good relationship? Except for Taylor.
So I've been losing to I hit 2 days ago, but went too hard after I won. I just got a little bit on the Cubs and Yankees though. You will. Yeah, that's decent, bro. I low-key been selling a lot of my bets, bro. That shit been weak as hell. Low-key pissed me off, but
Academy Sports. We're decking out the backyard. We're getting the backyard right now. Pool party, nigga, but for the summer, bro. Woo, basically for the pool party. No, it's not for the pool party. I'm just like, I just want to make sure the backyard is like, you know how the house has to do now. We got pool tables and darts and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just for the summer, man. We're gonna make sure that it's a very enjoyable atmosphere for everybody in the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all niggas the updates to the room and shit like that too. Now that we got the cam, we're moving this stuff in the corner out. But we're going to Academy Sports. We're decking out the backyard. We're getting the backyard right. Not for the pool party, nigga, but for the summer, bro. Woo, basically for the pool party. What up, dude? No, it's not for the pool party. I'm just like, I just want to make sure the backyard is like, you know how the house has to do now. We got pool tables and darts and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just for the summer, man. We're gonna make sure that it's a very enjoyable atmosphere for everybody in the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all niggas the updates to the room and shit like that too. Now that we got the cam, we're moving this stuff in the corner out. But this is just
we gotta do better. No seeds for the bets.
Things in a room taking up space, but I also don't want an empty room. I have a very creative solution for how I'm gonna redesign this whole thing. You feel me? So all the games and shit like that is gone. My mini bridges and shit is here for now. The racing sim used to be here. The racing sim is now over here. So we kind of upgraded it from one big monitor to 3 curved monitors. So the shit just looks way smoother now. This is where I'm gonna practice so that next time there's a Mario Kart video, I don't crash. And also just because it's very fun to play the game. So there's that. And then we're gonna make some improvements. I think I might get a handbrake. I want to learn how to rally. I feel a nigga told me that if you learn how to rally, then you'll have amazing car control. And also, it just looks really fun. I just don't know what's the best rally game right now. So, sim game, I've been playing iRacing. Rally game, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to do my research. But this is really all there is. We're gonna move the shoes over there to the back. But the room is gonna get emptier and emptier. We cleared everything out, essentially, bro. Like, aside from this can of paint, bro, everything else is gonna be gone from here. We're gonna move everything out, and we're gonna bring in a whole bunch of. So, in the next week, the room might look a little empty, but it's just because things are happening. Things are in motion behind the scenes. I swear I have not watered the trees one time since I put them in. It's just been raining so much I haven't needed to. I think they're doing good. If you guys remember, I want you to take a look. Most of the leaves on the tree were dying, and you can see now a lot of the leaves are like a little two-tone. Like they have some dying parts. They're refreshing. This is a good example here. So I'm
How
really
do you know that one was the good leaf that died?
because I've been monitoring them, and
But that leaf in specific.
yeah. So that's the main leaf I've been looking at. I'm calling him Terry.
Okay.
That's Terry the leaf. This is Janet. This is Janet the leaf. The same thing happened with my watermelon, so I'm very optimistic that the trees are going to continue to revive. I know everyone's saying they don't have plenty of space, but believe it or not, guys, I talked to my neighbor. Okay, and my neighbor told me you don't even need a big, expensive flower bed like this. All you need is a mound, and we technically just put them in mounds here anyway, and the trees are going to grow. So I don't think the conditions are so great as people were saying. And this is the other tree that looked like it was dying a slow death, and
It was way better though.
yeah, it looks a lot. This one is the one that gave me hope for that one.
Yeah.
So check, this is La Peach, and that's La Pear tree. That's obviously La Cherry over there, and then we got La Apple in the corner.
The Latree family. Oh wow, yeah, this is like a Walmart of sports. Okay, Chad, let's think backyard. Okay, we don't have. Oh my God, I thought I was a person. Let's think backyard, right? No need for a bike, as we do not do cardio, as you can tell. We don't need a walking pad. These move dumb slow. Something outdoors. It might be time to build a gym, but we're not there yet, Chad. I think after we get done the backyard, we might be on to the gym next. And then we wouldn't get them from here anyway, realistically. Squat rack. That was just squat racks. I bought a bunch during COVID. Yeah, this is cheap stuff. I couldn't do pull-ups off that. It'd probably fall apart. You like that? I almost got a cramp. Jay, how was that? My actual boxing form, I'll honestly fuck him up. I would fuck this little nigga up, bro. He gives me Gilbert vibes a little bit. Remember him? Yeah, they got a little. Whoa, I think I love this store. Cause Dick's is a lot of like clothing and shit like that. They have everything. What the fuck? Bro, they have bicycle seats. Safety feature test. This is really cool. If it was a sport, I'd probably buy it. It's $500. I'm really trying to save money, but I'll buy that if it was Ram. They fucked up. They shouldn't have got a Ford. This is golf shit, basketball shit, pickleball. Hey, ma'am. Do you work here? Do you have cornhole? Cornhole? Fine. She smells good. Yes, smell good. Fire. Thank you so much, man. Oh, frisbees too. That's fire. Frisbee golf? Oh, disc golf. You think niggas is gonna play disc golf? Okay, fuck it. Oh, boom. What the fuck did we? Oh, that's regulation. Yeah. Well, we need a cart. Like, what are we doing? Oh, America. Where's Spike Ball? Oh, nah. Nigga, Academy might be better than Diggs. I can't believe that's coming out my mouth. What do you mean by that? Look, they got pickleball off the stick. What the fuck? Badminton tournament? Yeah, I used to be a demon on badminton one time. Oh my God. Niggas not gonna play badminton though. And we need to be flat ground for that. The Huns love volleyball. Nigga, I love volleyball. What you calling me? Nah, this is official though. That's official. Alright, let's go get a cart first, and then we're gonna grab a bunch of shit. It's like early days when I moved to Atlanta. I got done watching Hunger Games, and I wanted to learn how to shoot like Katniss Everdeen. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, bro. Smells good, bro. Yeah. Oh, wow. And he put us on Game Savage, chat, in case you want to know. Nice to meet y'all. Why does everybody here smell good? Even the other one here I was talking about, it smells from like 3 aisles down. Yeah, like everybody at Academy has to smell good. What the fuck? Yeah, we just got it. Yo, well, I haven't went to a Braves game yet. It might be time, chat. You never know. Really? You want to go to your first Braves game with me? Fire. Maybe we'll wait till the Jays come. Yeah, you got bow and arrows? Recurve bows? Nah, more like Hunger Games. Fire.
But that's where compound thing would be over there.
Got you. Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. No way, they don't have recurve bows. They got crossbows, though, nigga. Yes, a crossbow is great. I just feel like I can't trust. Okay, that's borderline. Like, how much is it? Nigga, $600 for. I almost am going to the Olympics. I think it said a scope. Can you tell me a little bit about this Nikon binocular?
Actually, Quentin, I got you in there.
So what kind of lens is on that bad boy?
It's Nikon, similar to what they use for the cameras. It's gonna be 50mm. So depending on what you're needing it for.
It's fine on my neighbors.
Yeah, I use a 308 for that.
308? It is. It's pretty good. I'll be able to see inside. What's the 308? I'm more so just quick gathering intel. Yeah. In this, oh wow.
Comes through a full carry bag. Plus, since you do videos and stuff, if you need to mount it to a tripod, it comes with an adapter.
Is there anywhere I can record what I see in this? Probably not, huh? Is there like a device?
Yeah, this is great. You can get it on, right? Yeah.
hunting. Interesting.
We do have a thermal. Did we say?
See, swear to God, you have a thermal binocular.
We have a scope. It's like thermal imaging.
Can I put it on a gun?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna put a scope? I don't know. I know sometimes there's like compatibility issues. I guess it depends on the gun.
It's really just a big thing around, so you can kind of tell which anything.
I've never had a thermal scope before. Just I was a red dot ACOG kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't know if you still have it. Yeah, so it's gonna be electrical.
Electrical.
So it's battery fed.
Oh, okay. I think I'm ready to say Academy might be better than Diggs.
Yeah, the hunt was being like.
Diggs? Yeah, they used to, right? Yeah, Gilly switched everything. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they switched out on the community, man. On the outdoors community.
I heard that, didn't you get like people stealing stuff?
Yeah. Nah, I steal the AR. I steal the AR. Oh, shit. But you have pistols and stuff?
Yeah. All of our areas don't get this fit.
But that's thermal right there? What's the scope on it? Oh, you can work this. Okay. Alright. Let's get the cornhole and the stuff. We'll be back. One of the guys just showed up. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, if I wasn't on my saving shit right now, I'm buying that, bro. Just for the fuck of it, bro. It's a $600 crossbow. Alright, here we go. Alright, chat. We need frisbees. These are like difficult. These are not like frisbees I'm used to playing with. And where's like the actual golf set? Fire. I guess we just need this then. Boom. We're gonna save Ed's job. We're gonna make sure Ed has a job by the end of today. Yeah, he needs to move this shit for me. Hey, load this shit up for me, man. There's no handlebars or anything like that, It's like, how am I supposed to lift it? Little tiny ass cart, nigga. Sorry. Yeah. Hey man, how you doing? So our hands full right now. Now you good. I appreciate the love, broski. Just come watch me. You said he's safe. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it at the bottom. No way they don't have like a bigger. Okay. Oh look, there's one handle here. DIY handle. Still on one. Who's supposed to get the American one? Oh, that's super tough. That's super tough. We can grab that. And then what was like the shit you were saying? The game. Yeah, where's that at? Fire. This is tough. I think this is fun though. What is that?
It's like you gotta throw the frisbee to knock off the bottle on top, but then you have to catch the bottle before it goes down, or you lose a point.
Oh shit. You played that before? You yeah.
Like a drinking game.
Oh, okay.
It's not a drink game, but it's
Spike ball? What was the other thing I was just about to get? Yeah. Try one step at a time. This backyard's gonna come together. This is not full party shit. This is AMP backyard shit. One thing I wish we had was a boomerang. Do these work? Check the boomerangs work. Throw it with a quick snap of the wrist. Catch it with two hands in a clapping motion. Okay, yeah.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, let's buy that. Just for research purposes. This is gonna be a social experiment. Let's go. Let's not crash. It don't fit. How am I supposed to get out? No, I got it. I'm a fucking genius, nigga. I play Tetris.
Not that scary, bro.
Can I check out there? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like, it's real tight fit, so I have to, yeah, I'm Sure. Hold the what? Hold this? Okay, yeah, sorry, no.
Yeah, what y'all got planned?
No, we're just trying to, we're working on the backyard right now. It's like, it's not a pool party. No, like, we just renovated the house, so the interior looks fire, but the exterior looks a little boring. So we're just trying to get some stuff to like, you know, make it a little bit more active and like.
Will these be stable in the backyard?
Hopefully. It depends on like, you know, sometimes you get something and nobody uses it. Hopefully people use these. I'll use them. Did it go through?
Alright. Okay, you can try it again.
Was that my fuck up?
Thank God.
Thank God. Hey, I was gonna ask you that. Oh my God, the tightest squeeze. The tightest squeeze, like. Alright, I'm gonna bring the truck up, okay? Real man shit, and we're gonna load it in. It's gonna be easy. Pre-rob. I was gonna rob you for backyard equipment. But think, chat, you got.
Mr. Beast dropped. This video is titled "I Survived 100 Hours in an Ancient Temple."
We just got dropped off on this 2,000-year-old ancient temple.
Where at, Peru?
See you later. Let's go see what we can find. In this video, we're going to be exploring dozens of ancient temples, all of which hide ancient Mayan secrets from the world deep underground. Everything you guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. Nobody gets to go where we're going, including exploring one of the 7 wonders of the world. But we only have 100 hours to make discoveries.
Oh, hell no.
Huge. Yeah, I want to find an escalator. Let's go discover.
Is he getting access to this, bro? He was literally just at a pyramid like 2 months ago in Egypt. Mr. Beast is like revealing secret hidden parts of the world that we've just never seen. Money? I know like y'all think Mr. Beast has the most money, but I'm telling you, it's the behind the scenes niggas that really make the most money. There's hella billionaires that wouldn't be able to get this access. Maybe clout, maybe like fame, maybe fame is what? Because it can't be money. There's plenty of people that have more money than Mr.
For the
Beast.
secrets of the Mayans, this is the door to the inside of this massive.
Watch the History Channel, gang. What do you mean? Yo, in the Egypt video, they literally said they never let nobody in there before, bro. They said that.
That's fine. This temple is over 2,000 years old.
This is insane. We're inside an ancient temple right now.
Where are we going? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. The first thing you see in this temple is this giant statue, which is supposedly the corn god inside of a jaguar's mouth. This is so beautiful. My gosh. I'm gonna tell you what I think this means, and you tell me what it means, okay? This is a hand. This is a parade. That's a toilet.
Rob,
Okay.
that is not his toilet. That is his earring.
Right.
So here's the thing. This place is actually a pyramid built on top of a pyramid. So the deeper we go in, the older things get. Be careful, boys. So sketchy, Jimmy. Can't believe the government's letting us do this. It really is crazy. Not even archaeologists are allowed to go back. How deep underground are we? And after navigating this ginormous ancient temple, we finally made it.
Oh, I think I know what it is. People want to let Mr. Beast in because if he shows off the very cool areas of their country, then more people will come for tourism. There has to be it. It's like a tourism hack.
Yeah.
To make their country look really interesting and cool for tourists to
Yes,
pull up.
this has been found in the last 2 decades.
Whoa, what?
This is a funerary mask. This is the face of one of the kings of the Snake Kingdom.
The Mayans used masks like this one to shield those that have passed away from dangers on their journey to the underworld. Can I hold it?
Yes.
This was made over 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Which means my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents weren't even alive. Why is this not in a museum? Why is a YouTuber holding this? Get this away from me. Take it.
Don't tell anybody.
Okay. I totally won't show 200 million people. That's it for this temple, but we're in the middle of a giant city with multiple other ancient temples. And later in this video, even visiting the 7th wonder of the world. Let's find some treasure. This jungle's full of monkeys, snakes, and people have even died to jaguars here. Well, we survived Snake Island. Wait, no, is that a monkey? Sir! Sir! Well, guys, this is where we're gonna be camping tonight. Oh, with these hammocks. We saw
still have over a dozen temples to explore. I need you guys to get some good sleep because this video is just getting started. Good morning, boys!
Morning.
First things first, we need to explore the rest of this massive abandoned city. And looking at it now, it's hard to imagine what it might have looked like. And so I'll just show you. Over 100,000 people used to live in this city. That's what that used to look like. This is what they think these roads look like. There were temples everywhere. It was flourishing. But on the inside, you'd witness magnificent artwork like this. Whoa. This is incredible. One of my favorite part of these videos is when we take old paintings and bring them to life. So this is our best estimation of what they represent.
Oh, this is so cool.
This is a rare glimpse into what the life of a Mayan looked like 2,500 years ago. This is amazing.
You know, I took a random ass class when I was at university on Mayan and Aztec history. Those niggas were wild, bro. Oh my god, the stories in the book were crazy. No, like genuinely, it was a scary time to be alive, bro. Dead ass. They have some cool history, I can't lie. But it was like chopping heads and fucking rolling them down pyramids, just sacrificing people left and right. But like, I remember like that's the main takeaway I had. I don't know why that was the part that stuck with me the most. Why are they chopping people's heads stuck?
That was a long one. Can we talk about this? Really? You thought that was a long one?
Because look, I thought that was the eye, that was the mouth, and I thought that was the leg.
Yeah, I thought you...
They used to carve out their hearts and pull it out of their nose. Nate, thank you for the resub. Welcome back.
And after I picked on Nolan returned the favor to Tariq with the
Wait,
spider.
Tariq, don't let lock stop.
Wait. Tariq's gonna quit. My friends have a strange way of having fun, but the Mayan way was arguably stranger. We're standing where a ball court used to exist over 2,000 years ago. This was the first ever team sport to use a ball.
As far as we know?
Also, the captain of the losing team's head got cut off.
Yes.
What?
No, the Mayans are crazy, man. Whoa. This is huge. Yeah. So
Not playing a game of ball for your life is crazy. Yo, what the fuck?
Temples like this today. Around 2,000 years ago, this is where the king and his queen lived. But 2,500 years ago, this is what it looked like. Massive crowds of people would gather here and even wait for hours just for a chance to see the king. Here it is today. Let's go check it out. 2,000 years ago, the king would probably stand here and watch sports from his palace. Kind of cool. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a lab.
Now, imagine your teammate is fucking up, choking, just playing awful, and your life is on the line as team captain. Oh,
Because if you want to protect
oh
You make
shit.
it confusing.
confusing.
Ernesto, be honest with me. Has anyone ever pressed this block in to see if it reveals hidden treasure?
I will not do it.
Now, if anybody has hidden
How about this one?
backdoor passageways
How
and
about this
shit,
one? You're telling me the king didn't build a hidden treasure room 2,600 years ago?
Yes, but it's hidden.
With the hopes of finding the king's treasure, we ventured to a cave deep in the jungle, where the treasure may lie.
Hey, Jimmy did not say anything about bats, bro. Oh my god, Joe, there's so many bats. He just threw it behind their heads. Literally a bat cave.
used to think that this is the mouth of the monster of the earth.
Look above us right now. We're surrounded by bats. Thousands of bats swarming us. Dude, it's a bat tornado.
There's a Mayan treasure there. It's under tons of
Demonic.
I feel like I've already found my treasure. This is beautiful. We're gonna leave.
There's a lot of bats. I would prefer if we go fast. Oh, I got food on!
For me, this is a real treasure.
There's absolutely no treasure here. But there's still one more temple that might have treasure. Because it's already dark out. Boys, light your torches and let's go on an adventure. Our torches go out before we get to an ancient temple. I'm gonna be very sad. Temple! This is so much cooler with just torches. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I feel like an ancient adventure, but as it turns out, it's a dead end. This didn't go well either. Everything's a dead end. What was that? There's like a monkey up there. Is that a monkey or a jaguar? Why is this video becoming scary all of a sudden? Make sure you sleep well tonight because I have a big surprise for you in the morning. Let me guess. You guys thought the dozens of ancient temples in this city was the entire video. Yeah. I think so. Send the helicopter back? Because to explore even further, we were going to need a lift.
In the middle of nowhere. Stairs like a dog. We're almost there.
And there's
said temple in real life.
Let's go explore some more temples! And where we're going has some of the craziest ancient remains ever built by mankind. And to kick off this location, we're gonna visit this bad boy, which the Mayans used to call the gateway to the underworld. Back in the day, there used to be giant fangs here. What happened to them?
They fell off.
Seems logical. Let's go explore. Whoa. This is awesome.
There's some very special features that I love, like that structure in the middle.
Wow. I'm gonna guess this building was a temple.
Was it for sacrifices?
Yes, you guess.
Yes! I had something right!
What a nerd. Or lost his hat. But what our guide really wanted to show us was a cave which Mayans believed humans emerged from.
The Maya believe that humanity came from a cave.
Deep inside of there is what they call the Tree of Life. And they believe that all of us spawned from this very majestic, beautiful tree deep in this cave.
It's so sacred that we're gonna do a ceremony to ask for permission to this
You know what I like about this video, Chad, compared to the Egypt video? The Egypt video felt like they didn't want to say anything bad about their history. And you don't have to look too far in Egyptian history to see some pretty fucking wild things. In this video, they're like, oh yeah, niggas got sacrificed right here. Like dead ass. Like they're just willing to say like, I like that because it's easier to make yourself into like the culture or whatever look better by just like glazing over some like dark part of the history. But like he's just saying like, oh yeah, niggas' heads used to get chopped off if you played ball incorrectly. Yeah, that's tough.
spirits of the cave.
If I was a betting man, I'd say the spirits are gonna reject Nolan. As we entered the cave,
I'm not going to There's no money to pay me to go in there.
it's definitely
No
no
money.
sacred. We were met with the ritual our guide spoke of. What is he doing now?
He's purifying the entrance of the cave.
And it's here where we would seek the approval of the gods. Naturally, I wasn't worried at all. But were the gods really about to let Nolan enter this sacred place?
I hope they accept me.
Couldn't pay me.
I think it's good. Oh,
Try to pay me for 14
what's he
months.
doing?
Is he good? Come on. The spirits didn't reject him. So, with the gods officially on our side, we started our journey for the Tree of Life. But the deeper into the cave we went, the hotter it got.
Is it just me or is it only getting hotter in this cave?
It's getting hotter and the air is going to be more difficult to
More
breathe.
difficult to breathe. Yeah.
The deeper you go in the cave, the thinner the air gets. I don't know if you can see the sweat. It's really hot here.
This cave just keeps on going. But at least there's no bats.
Everything you guys are seeing now, the Mayans didn't want us to see. They literally tried sealing this off.
Imagine being a Maya 2,000 years ago, see this beautiful cave, and all of a sudden, see this beautiful room
Whoa.
and the amazing tree.
Oh. Am I the only one that thought the Tree of Life was an actual tree?
Yes, this is it. This is a sacred ceiba that holds the sky.
Are these pots around it the same pots the Mayans created?
Yes, sir. So the tall ones, they put incense and they burn it to get the attention of the gods.
This is very cool. If you were a Mayan thousands of years ago and actually believed that this is where humans came from, I understand why they thought this was so sacred.
Of course, of course.
But this cave is about to get really dangerous. Because where we're going next, we will literally need an oxygen tank to breathe.
Why do I keep doing things in videos that could kill me?
So after a few deep breaths to top off on oxygen, how deep are we going?
About 2 football fields.
Yo, I'm gonna stay up here. You're always backing out on me. He said there's no oxygen.
I don't want to hear it. And Nolan may have been onto something. Because at the literal first thing our guide wanted to show us.
Oh, I'm dizzy. And,
Are you good? Hey,
I'm good, I'm good.
whether you like it or not, you're going to get some oxygen. Breathe.
Now that's one thing. When you do like an athletic thing with a fat person and you're not fat, like Chad, I can relate to this. It's good because you know you're not gonna be the first nigga to drop dead. So like in this situation, no way my cardiovascular system fails before him. It's just impossible. So it would give me some safety knowing that it's just fit people shit, bro. Some niggas can't relate to it.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Agent would stand a chance.
ceramic
Thanks,
butt
man.
sharks.
Wow, this is so cool.
Can I take one home?
Well, I do want to jail.
Go to jail?
Yeah.
You speak
All right, I
Adrian,
won't
they would 22 months.
I can't believe they actually believe me. They're so cool. They're so gullible. Now they go ahead and scare them.
Look at all the bats in this
Yeah, I wouldn't
tunnel.
want it. Look,
Let's
you can't bring
continue.
no pranks
Wait,
anymore
actually,
inside of
unironically, I don't know.
Hell
if
no,
bats
bro.
bite humans.
I found a hiding spot.
Oh, there's a bat.
Can we get you a bit of this oxygen? So we're only getting deeper.
Dude, get you some.
Your hair's getting thicker. But as we got closer to the end, we were confronted by the final boss of this secret tunnel.
See those stalactites
Jimmy, is the biggest spider in the world. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I like spiders, bro. But I'm not friends with no spider deep inside of a cave. Buck Pounder, thank you for the 2-year resub, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go, chat. Let's go, Buck Pounder, bro. Thanks for the love, man.
What did the Mayans give the insects down here? Why do you think the world's largest spider is at the end of a secret tunnel in the most sacred place of the Mayans? It's protecting something. What do you think?
I think so.
So instead of fighting the final boss, we let the secret tunnel keep its secrets. Oh my gosh! That was terrifying. I almost threw the oxygen tank right at your face. And after escaping with our lives, we were exhausted. So we headed to our new camp to turn in. Because not only were we going to need our energy for the 7th wonder of the world, but for day 4, I wanted to know what the Mayans did for fun. Starting with the first ever team-based game to use a ball. Over 3,000 years ago, the Mayans invented the game of pits, where you score by shooting a ball through a small hoop, kind of like...
Hold on, I think I played this game before, chat. There's a game, hold on. I think it's a game, bro. Okay, there's a mini game in this game. It's like a handball game that they're kind of describing here. And low-key, it feels like a very similar environment. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like basketball. Only you can't use your hands or your feet. But remember what we said all the way back in day 2. The losing captain's head would get cut off.
You can't use your hands or feet.
This is hard. I'd say we're gonna get the hang of it. And although we started to get a handle on the ball, it's safe to say we were still far from
Bro, how would they make the product?
So I even brought in
How
our
would they make
camera
that
guys
ball
to
back
help
in the
out.
day?
But even then, failure after failure only brought us countless more failures. We might not ever score. But in ancient times, giving up meant literally losing your
God,
head.
nigga.
You better stand up, bro. And so failure after failure continued until...
That's a whack sport, bro.
After a long day of this brutal sport, the surviving players
God
might
for
have
the
celebrated
bro.
by heading down a sinkhole for a relaxing dip in the natural pool. So while I'm not cutting any heads off,
Hey, this not no demonic temple, is
heading
it?
down a sinkhole for a relaxing...
This feels like a place I would love to go on vacation. Are you talking about this? Am I about to get Rick rolled?
Welcome to the Pelota game, whatever this is.
Yeah!
Aztec.
Oh my god, I just unlocked the memory!
Okay, how do you, what button, oh, I forgot what button to press. Let me get it, let me get it. Let me get it. You dick. Here we
Oh no,
go.
he's using his hand.
Oh, what a score. Look at this shit, man.
Bro, chat, let me tell you about this game, okay? My parents never... I had a PlayStation 1, it was my first console, but I never had a memory card. My parents didn't want to pay for memory card. So I never beat this game, but I played the story thousands of times. I played the same first hour of the story thousands of times, and we would leave the PlayStation running, and my parents would be like, "You're wasting energy," and turn it off, and we'd lose all our data. And I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, "Mama!" And she'd be like, "You're wasting energy." I think, "Can I please have a memory card?" No. So you can't get a memory card. So I never beat the game. I just never beat this game. But I've played. If you get to this point in the game, you're pretty deep in. Like you're at least like 4 or 5 hours in.
This is crazy. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I think this is like part.
Oh my god.
This is kind of, this is
And
fun.
you would like I used to play with Bugs. My brother used to play as Taz.
It's for 10 minutes, then I'll probably be like, oh, you know what, I want a nice coffee.
Shit. Oh, I fucking missed that game, man.
dip in the natural pool. So while I'm not cutting any heads
Yo,
off,
Emmanuel, thank you for the 31
did lose
resub.
that hits.
Oh, it's my excuses. Nah, we wasn't allowed to play on weekdays. We had certain times we could play, and that's it. So, damn, I
finishing, the craziest Mayan temple, a literal seventh wonder of the world, is still to come. But first,
Like I said, do a marathon with your brother, no memory
so
tip.
everything
Well,
you're
now I'm
seeing
an
here is
adult,
what
I
the
can play
Mayans
whatever
used
I
to
want,
eat
whenever
over
I want.
1,000 years ago. As you've heard throughout this
So I'm
video,
fine with
they
the hard.
worship the corn god. And if you don't know, corn is a main ingredient in tortillas. Whoever's editing this, did the Mayans invent tacos? Yes or no? To our final night, cheers. Enjoy the Mayan tacos. And to wrap up the night, we have a special Mayan dessert, the brand new Feastables peanut butter cups.
Wait, brand new, but it's a Mayan dessert?
Don't ask questions, it's dessert. Here you go.
It's the king of marketing over here.
Oh, look at how much peanut butter is in there. Isn't it sad that there are humans on this earth whose taste buds have not been blessed with the brand new Feastables peanut butter cup?
I actually want to try that, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, if, you know, somebody wants to send it to their house. Yo, chat, where do they sell these? They sell it at Walmart. I should have got one today. They dead ass sell it at Walmart. Because some gas stations have it and some gas stations don't. I want to try this, though. My favorite chocolate that he has is the peanut butter one. I haven't tried the cookies and cream yet, so my peanut butter one's my favorite. As by November, I'm sure there's some protein in it. It's peanut butter.
You want an ethically sourced, amazing tasting snack? Make sure you reach for Feastables.
That's my
The
excuse for
only
everything.
Mayan-approved
It has some
snack on the
protein in it.
planet. Before I go to sleep,
Hold on, here's where you get it.
it's good. The only Mayan-approved snack on the planet. Before I go to sleep, I want to let you guys know that I'm giving away $500,000 to 10 random people that subscribe to the channel. No joke, my birthday is coming up, and to celebrate, 10 random people that subscribe to the channel will win $50,000 each. Thanks to Jack Links, the best beef jerky, for providing me with this awesome birthday present. And I'll see you guys at the seventh wonder of the world. And with the last remaining hours of our trip here, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The seventh wonder of the world, the Temple of Kukulkan.
Bro, this. Yo, I always thought, you know, it's gonna sound pretty dumb, but I always kind of thought Mexico was a lot more tropical. What part of Mexico is this, Jack? Because this kind of feels like Canada. Like looking at the trees and shit in the horizon, it feels like Canada. Maybe
Seventh wonder of the
Yo,
world.
JJ, thank you
The
for
Temple
4 subs.
of Kukulkan.
Central?
Bro, this is so cool.
You
I
can
can't believe we're actually here.
Kukulkan is one of the 7 wonders of the world, partially
They
for
must have
its
shot this in
size,
real
but
time.
weirdly enough, also for the way it sounds. The Mayans somehow constructed this in a way where if you clap in front of it, you hear what sounds like a laser coming back at you. Anyways, what we actually came here for, at the top of this pyramid is a temple so sacred to the locals that no one is allowed up there. Which begs the question of what Mayan secrets lay in that ancient room. Out of respect for the culture and all the people who hold this very sacred, we are not going to touch the temple. Instead, we're going to fly this drone up to see what's in that secret room. You go with this?
Yeah, this could.
Godspeed. Oh my gosh, this looks so majestic. I'm dying
to be able to go up there?
Let's see what's in this room.
Oh, they switched up on it. If Mr. Beast can't get in there, nobody can.
Arthur, the room's empty.
Well, 500 years ago, the Spanish came here and they take a lot of the stuffs inside.
But before everything was sadly stolen, this is what historians believe the seventh wonder of the world looked like. Not gonna lie, it's actually very beautiful. And while we didn't find any gold, I'm grateful that I can even visit these ancient monuments and share with you guys. Thank you so much. Guys, I love you, Mexico. It's been great. See you later.
Damn, bro. Tourists kept vandalizing it? El tourists, bro. Yo, get your traveling in. First of all, good for giving me speech. Get your traveling in now, bro. In like 5 years, bro, definitely in 10 years, traveling is going to be a lot more difficult. And the reason why is because the people that are currently traveling are ruining it for everybody, bro. Deadass. Like, they're ruining it, bro. Go to the places you want as soon as possible, man. In 10 years, you go to if you really want to go to South Korea, you go to South Korea. The niggas don't want to see you there, okay? Because they just got done dealing with the last 10 years of tourists, and them niggas was assholes. Them niggas did not respect any culture whatsoever, nothing, bro. So they have ruined it, and the same thing goes for every country, bro. I think there's going to be a very negative connotation with traveling in 5-10 years, because I already think some places are like that now. There's some places that receive like a lot of tourists.
trend I'm gonna start doing. This new trend. Whenever I want to shout out my community, I'm gonna go like this.
This is not BBL.
We invented that.
Wait, so this is not Mass no more?
What?
They updated?
They actually did.
Wait, so we're not Mass?
No, we go in here. It's our turn.
Or is it when they see the private?
It's our turn. Come on.
So this is your turn.
Yeah, it's our turn.
You want this?
My dad really knows this.
Really bad.
Holy. So we're about to get this food. Well, we're about to get this food.
Oh, I don't know. You want? I don't know if it's a food.
It's right where? Where is it? This it?
It's a woo.
It's a horror. You can get gold, rose gold, stealth, black, silver, or breast silver.
You think Pepsi would like that though?
How do you know though? Like, wait, how much is it?
It's like 4 or 500. I think.
Yeah, but I think my homie said he wanted it, so I'm like, fine. So.
Have you ever done this? Gomertech? This is calm. It's recovery. It's like going here and like
Athletes like us in these.
like huh?
What? I know what type of guy this guy is. He was like, he tries to go get like,
Is it vibrates?
See, it presses air and it breaks down like the lactic acid.
That's how I keep their vibrator.
just control your meat.
No, compress instead of like stroking my I would go in my bed and just like compress it down, up and down on my I didn't know really how to do it.
Friction.
Wait. What do you mean compress on my like squeeze it?
You were dry humping. You were dry humping the bed.
It's my belly.
No, just give me some. I'm not better than that.
When I'm hard and I push it up, it's my belly button.
No, that's a good time. Okay, you're not fooling me. What the fuck? Whoa.
What do you?
Someone better play.
I just got harassed.
I don't know. We gotta take a look. Maybe a printer.
Maybe a fucking bike?
They were saying a fridge. We could get him a fridge. Yeah.
An electric bike?
They have all sorts of
So you exercise for your birthday?
Electric.
You don't want to do exercise. You don't apply that same principle to everybody else.
10-foot-long basketball hoop, ability to dunk.
That shit literally did not say that.
Ability to dunk not included.
Gabe, that says a fucking cable speed.
Adapt!
Oh, fuck. I can't escape this shit, bro. This is my best friend. I'm looking at the Bowman Chrome pad.
So you don't think he'll like this?
Get him this. Get him this.
No, but what if he wants to scoot around? Okay, he's like an adventurous person.
Get him two of these.
You want these.
I'll give it to
How much are these?
you. Bowman Classic. I can get a flag if you want things. Or bet you can get any of these. I'm telling you, bet. That's why I updated their shit, bro.
You have a card to your name? No. Get tops.
You got Prism? The good one.
How do you know that's a good one?
Three blaster. Boosted 4 cars. 6. Maybe we gotta get away from this.
What could be what that photo is, yeah.
I'm back, bro.
A new one?
What if you just buy all the packs you guys just open it for him?
And gift him if it's something good.
Yeah.
Could do that.
That takes the fun out of the bags.
No, but we're getting like we're taking the risk.
You could also get him a fridge. That's what I keep seeing a lot of chat.
Why would he want a fridge?
They have smart fridges here.
At least he has like 4 back at home. Give him one of yours.
Oh my god, 3D printer. That's some shit that's
He
like.
would love that actually. They have those here.
Do you think he would like invest in like learning how to use it? Probably would, right?
Yeah.
He probably already
He knows how. He doesn't do everything.
Probably already.
That's he's not even Asian.
Not Asian, yeah. Are you serious? I'm not sure his exact origins, but not
He's so
Asian.
smart though.
I'm seeing Warzone on the far monitor.
How many? Wait, is it our 3D printers like 10 games in?
Holy shit, that crazy.
What? That's like the really big ones.
Let's go back. Let's go see if they have to be. I don't know how much they are. But you would fuck with those for sure.
Oh.
Wasn't he in the Fortnite tournament
on, yo. We gotta get him on Warzone. I'm dead ass. Yo, wait. You should get Betsy COD tokens.
You want COD tokens.
For the,
It's not your birthday. You told me to get hot dogs, COD tokens, and car packs.
Wait, that's not like something you want, bro. I'm just throwing ideas out there. You know what I mean? It's a content creator section, yo. And a vape, come on, content creator gear. We need it. Anybody can boot up? Like, what do we need a tripod? You know, I do need a tripod. I need a tripod. I'm looking at a mic too. Like which one? The hybrid one? What's the good tripod? The Gorilla one. I like these. But you gotta get this on. That's what I like. It's never even used for most people. Maybe because you want to go. I won't pay for my new one. Yeah, that bro. Oh, that's great. That was like 4 months ago. 4 something ago. Dr. Lupo, right? Isn't he in some shit right now? What do you mean? What's some shit? Isn't he in some shit right now? What's going on?
He like cheated in a chess tournament.
I'm pretty sure he like can't cheat and test. They're lying on. They can't cheat.
No,
like he got like exposed.
He got exposed for cheating.
Like yeah, I'm pretty sure. And like money was on the line.
It's obviously propaganda to promote more chess gameplay, bro. You can't cheat in chess. It's all skill and all brain.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's up, Chad?
What's going on, my boy?
Man, what's good, y'all, man? Good to meet
How you
y'all
doing,
again. Honor and blessing. What's good, cameraman? Good too.
What's up?
You can definitely order online. Go ahead.
Check this in. This is viewer dot.
If I had no more information, I'll definitely
Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, man.
But man, let's y'all be peace. Y'all got any questions? Please let me know.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you, bro.
Nice.
Okay.
Swear to God, he really cheated.
But yeah, a bunch.
A bunch of times.
Yeah. You want to get the bicolor ring? So it's not just now. You wouldn't only, you read multiple. Like you say, you're bi-coastal, right? You go to Miami, you go to Cali, bicolor, the light, and bi-coastal. I see what you're saying. Just get.
Only a question like camera. Nothing really red. That's what I asked him. Okay, so we're definitely like.
Crazy if that's it.
No, what if you got him this though? This is a water flosser, so it's like it helps you like around the TV, like the computers.
Yo, how do you guys line up your facial hair? You don't have any. How do you do it?
Like my facial hair?
Yeah.
So I just do like this. I shave this, shave this, shave this, shave this, shave this.
Yeah, so what I do
Shave this.
is I get a razor.
Sometimes I shave, like if I'm really getting real flamboyant with this shit.
Real flamboyant, okay.
Yeah.
Why would you? Alright.
Because it's flamboyant, some the way I'm doing like my hair. It's like makeup from that. So I'm doing real flamboyant with this shit and I start like lining up a little under here.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Razor. You know what I'm saying?
No.
See what I do? I don't even, for my beard, I don't even use an electric razor. I just use like,
There's nothing fucking there.
I shave today, that's why. I shave today.
Oh, isn't it the morning routine shit? That's the morning routine. Wake up with this shit on their face.
This is that shit that what's his name uses.
Like, I swear I see morning routine.
Yes. It's not like this. Yes.
It's always somebody sees.
It makes your skin glow.
I know, I like,
It's a cryo.
it's supposed to like help your skin in some way. Maybe, fuck, I don't know.
I don't know if it's a.
What?
No, there's a man.
You don't know if that'll work on me?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't
So
know.
I suppose you say, well, fuck what I'm
I'm
not
just saying I don't know how much this will affect
a black
a
person.
black man's pigmentation.
It depends how dark you are.
You wouldn't recommend it?
Yeah, because
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, why not? Because bad people probably live.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah, you got a homeless man's ass in your face. Imagine a homeless man just fucking the face, he's fucking it, that's all your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta fuck it.
Yeah, you got homeless meat in your mouth.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
How do you have a meat with no home in your mouth? That's
You
disgusting.
think you might get pink eye.
What does a tapper mean?
A tapper?
Sleeper?
If someone
said this to me. What does this mean? Oh.
You're so slow.
It's a tap reference.
Look, who said that?
Instagram messages. What girl? Who is that? Oh.
The fuck you showed us up your ass?
What? Yo, wait. Why did he have your Instagram? He said, oh, wait. No way, Drew.
You know, it's only, I'll have a girl DM me on Instagram, come like text me like, yo,
Yeah, but that wasn't true. That was.
DM.
I'm looking at the budget. I tried to get to the this nigga has no girls in his phone. Bro, you gotta stop like this, like, why does he feel like he's just like such like a ladies man? Like, he
Oh,
girl.
guess what? I'm a fuckboy.
No, you're not. You're a lover kid, and you're a good fucking guy. Fuck.
You couldn't be further from that.
What if we just get him an island?
Is this up for sale? Like out the door?
I have an idea. What if I give Betsy a voucher that pay for his rent for the next 3 months?
Holy shit. That's probably like $15,000.
Rent that later.
Next month.
Bro, it's like 3 months. Like, holy shit, dude.
Headbands? For the fridge?
Wait, so how do you have 4?
For what?
Fridges?
I mean, well, I don't own a fridge.
We got a bunch of fucking fridges. We got a fridge in your bathroom, we got a fridge in your stream room, we got a fridge in your game room.
Those are mini.
You have a fridge outside of
Those
your,
are
in
mini
between your stream room and your game
Those
room.
are mini fridges.
And then he's the fridge upstairs as well.
You literally
This
installed
right here, though, this isn't even a nice fridge. There's no tech on this fridge.
You don't even know if this is you.
Some shit's ass. Doesn't even have like a little computer in it.
Yeah, I don't, see, there's smart fridges around here too with screens where you could, I'm telling you, bro.
Where are they at? Over here. No, but this is like, I know what's out. These are like the restaurant fridges.
This is ass.
Okay.
Yes, that's pretty bad. Should be able to this shit. See?
Yeah, but what if it doesn't fit in his fridge space?
Bro, get in this shit.
What the fuck?
You're watching YouTube.
This is a fridge? Well, I've never seen something like this in my life.
Como se siente, unicorn. That's a bunch of.
But what happens if you search up links?
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna find this.
Lacey and McKinley. Jack Doherty. Whoa.
That's the thumbnail. Oh, really? Okay, really? This is you doing that?
Come on now. Come on now. Almost there.
Not a now, though. We're safe.
I appreciate everybody who tuned in and liked the stream, man.
What is the song called?
See, now there's too much time in between shots. It's not gonna work instead.
Appreciate everybody who tuned into the stream, man. Before they get up out of here and go to sleep. I'll catch y'all, man.
Well, I thought it was just like a one thing. He like for like 30, 40 seconds straight was like